Muratina barbecued pork ribs, and did you know you could transform your matumbo into this refreshing, crunchy yet chewy coleslaw served alongside ugali with Ambassador Sebastian Groth toasting to the day of the German unity celebrations. Yellow mustard all over your ribs, brushing to evenly coat, flipping over, coating both sides of our ribs, acting as our binder. As next I took my homemade barbecue wrap, generously seasoning and patting it in. Be sure to season both sides of your ribs and onto a grill, letting it render low and slow. For our coleslaw, grab your matumbo, and to clean it, you're going to soak it in hot water. As for this recipe, you really need to scrub off the microbial layer of gunk before rinsing with clean water and into a pot. I covered my ribs simulating a smoker with wood chips and laid the smoke as I sliced my pineapples and into the pot. Lemon slices go into the pot alongside ginger and green onions and muratina to cut the gaminess off our matumbo. Bring to a boil, skimming the scum, and cover to simmer. Thinly slice your white cabbage, done. Purple cabbage thinly sliced, done. Julienne your carrots, done. Red onions thinly sliced, done. Thinly slice your green onions, done. Time to baste our ribs with some barbecue sauce, and in a pan with butter, go in with onions and garlic. Saute till nice and fragrant, going in with some of our barbecue wrap seasoning. Bloom your spices in the butter, pouring in your muratina. Cook off the alcohol, adding ketchup, some vinegar, honey, reducing it down to this consistency, and our muratina barbecue sauce is done. Pour it all over your ribs, brushing to evenly coat and still over low heat. Cover and let this continue to cook as Sebastian, Germany's ambassador to Kenya, Gora's going with the ugali. As you may know, Kenya and Germany have shared diplomatic relations since independence, a partnership built on exchange, cooperation, and mutual respect, with Sebastian being a strong voice in deepening those ties. As while politics and trade play their part, culture often speaks just as powerfully, and in the humble act of cooking ugali together, we were reminded that diplomacy transcends boardrooms and official halls, and sometimes it's around the fire with a pot of ugali where true friendships are forged. Our ugali was done. Checking up on the matumbo, it was now nice and tender. Proceed to julienne, and into our salad bowl they go. More of our muratina barbecue sauce on the ribs, brushing it over and covering to keep smoking. Blend garlic, fish sauce, lime juice, onions, and chilies, going into mayonnaise and honey for sweetness. Mix together to emulsify and pour it all over our coleslaw salad. Mix everything to combine, and our fresh, crunchy yet chewy matumbo coleslaw salad is done. Our ribs had now developed a nice bark, fall of the bone tender, and in the spirit of friendship and diplomacy, Ambassador Sebastian Groth of the Federal Republic of Germany cracked one open, pouring it with the precision and tradition of his homeland. Joined by French Ambassador Arnaud Souquet, we raised our glasses in a toast, a simple gesture that speaks volumes about unity, culture, and shared experiences. On this German National Day, we celebrate not just a nation, but the bonds that connect us. From my muratina glazed pork ribs, paying tribute to Kenya's own traditional brew, alongside my twist on coleslaw with matumbo, Sebastian himself added to the feast by preparing the ugali, blending our cultures on one table. And as we all know, food and drink have a language of their own that transcends borders, tells our stories, and brings us closer together. And moments like these remind us that diplomacy doesn't always wear a suit. Sometimes it's served on a plate.